Hi y'all, it's Miss Rebecca from the Culpeper County Library. I'm so glad to have you here with me again today. And today we're going to talk about using the library and getting your own library card. And one of my favorite quotes by Dr. Seuss is, "The more you start to read, the more you will know, the more you will learn, and the more places you will go," by Dr. Seuss. So today our books are about reading. This first title is The Best Time to Read, and the author's name is Debbie Bertram and Susan Bloom. It was two authors, and the illustrator is Michael Garland. That's the person who drew the pictures. I used to read pictures, but now I read words. I like to read stories out loud. I can read by myself every book on my shelf. It makes me feel happy and proud. You might just be looking at the pictures and reading using pictures right now, but soon you'll start learning words and learn how to read the words. I run to the kitchen where Mommy is cooking. I ask her, "May I read to you?" She tells me, "You bet, but I don't have time yet. Right now I'm making beef stew." So Mom's too busy cooking, but she says in a little bit. Let's find out what's next. I look for my daddy. He's in the backyard. "Daddy, Daddy, may I read to you?" "I do love your reading, but I'm mowing and weeding. I'll have time as soon as I'm through." So Dad is busy with weeding and cutting, not ready yet. A sign says "Keep out" on my big brother's door. He's at his computer all day. Instant messages chime and he never has time. "I'm busy," he says. "Go away." Do you have a big brother that says go away? Never has time for you? In my big sister's room, there are clothes everywhere. I open my book. "Want to see? I have friends stopping by. Maybe later I'll try. Do you like this new sweater on me?" How about a big sister? Do you have a big sister like that loves clothes? Baby loves to hear stories, so I tiptoe in. Shh. I'll read for a nap time surprise. She gurgles and slurps, drinks her bottle and burps. She yawns, and then she closes her eyes. How about a baby? Do you have a baby at your house that you like to read to? I march into the den. "Hi, Grandma. Hi, Grandpa. Look at my book and what's in it." My grandma says, "Great, but you'll just have to wait. The news will be done in a minute." So they're watching the news, don't have time right now. "Is a minute done yet?" I look up at the clock. I tap my foot on the floor. While Grandma is sitting and doing her knitting, my grandpa is starting to snore. How about your grandparents? Do they do that? I can read to the dog. "Here, Rover, come listen. My story is really a winner." I start reading to Rover, but quickly it's over. Blink, plunk. He hears kibble. It's time for his dinner. They all go running when it's time to eat. Here's Rover's bowl. No one has time to listen to me. Guess I'll go to my bedroom upstairs. But waiting for me is my toy family. I can read to my bunnies and bears. So you can always take out books and read to your stuffed animals and toys. Let's make it a good choice. I'm reading out loud when I hear knock, knock, knock. And guess who is there at the door? "We've been waiting," they tease. "Will you read to us, please?" Rover follows and flops on the floor. Look, there's his whole family coming in to listen to him read now. "You're all here, come on in." I turn back to page 1. It's 100% guaranteed that it's more fun to share with your family there. Right now is the best time to read. So they're all going to listen to a special story. That's the end. Next, I have a little song about the library, and then afterwards we're going to talk about some of the words that we hear in the song. It's called Hi Ho Librario. The author writes a book. The author writes a book. Hi ho librario, the author writes a book. The illustrator draws. The illustrator draws. Hi ho librario, the illustrator draws. The publisher puts it together. The publisher puts it together. Hi-ho, library-o, the publisher puts it together. The patron checks it out. The patron checks it out. Hi-ho, library-o, the patron checks it out. Yay! You can practice that at home, but let's talk about some of those words that we heard. An author is the person that actually writes the story. The illustrator draws the pictures. The publisher takes that story and makes it into a book. And then the patron is you. You get to bring in your library card and check out all the books that you love. So you are a patron. And you're old enough now where if you can write your name, it's a good time for you to get a library card of your own. Talk to your mom and dad today about maybe doing that. Wouldn't that be fun? Next, our next story is 5 Little Monkeys Reading in Bed. I love 5 Little Monkey stories. It's written by Eileen Christelow. That's the author's name. When the 5 little monkeys are ready for bed, their mama reads stories, then kisses their head. It's bedtime for monkeys. Now turn out the light. Oh, mama, oh, please, one more story tonight. Do you think mom's going to say yes, one more story? Let's find out. But mama's too tired. She's read more than 4. Lights out, sweet dreams. She closes the door. One monkey whispers, this book looks so good. If mama won't read it, then maybe we could. Do you do that? Do you still look at books after your mommy or daddy have put you to bed? The monkeys start reading. The story is sad. One monkey is weeping. She's feeling so bad. Oh, that puppy is lost and it's snowing. Then out come the tissues. They all start to bawl. They sob, they cry to the last page of all. Oh no, what happens next? It's a very sad story. Sometimes stories are even sad. It's such a good ending, their sobs turn to cheers. Those monkeys are loud. You should cover your ears. Look, his dad finds him. Hooray! Yay! Yay! In fact, they're so noisy that Mama runs in. What's all this racket? This chaos? This din? She wonders what's going on. One monkey admits with a guilt-ridden look, we've been reading the very best happy, sad book. Oops. Mama raises an eyebrow. What was it I said? What had Mama told them? Let's find out. Lights out, sweet dreams, no more reading in bed. Then one monkey sighs as she turns out the light. I wish we could read this new ghost book tonight. So what do you think they're going to do? Are they going to keep reading or go to sleep? Just look at that goblin and mean-looking ghost. It's those shadowy bats that I like the most. Ooh. One monkey starts hooting, an eerie ghost sound, and soon they're all wailing and jumping around. Ooh. Do you ever do that when you're reading ghost stories? Then a dark, spooky shadow appears on the wall, but a knock on the door is what frightens them all. It's the ghost, they all scream. But then, who do you think walks in? Did you guess right? Let's see. Mama walks in. What's all this racket, this chaos, this din? The monkeys all gasp. We thought you were the ghost. This book is so scary. We like it the most. Mama raises an eyebrow. What was it that I said? Can you remember what Mama said? Can you say it with me? Lights out, sweet dreams, no more reading in bed. One monkey shivers. That book was so creepy, so good, but so scary. I'll never be sleepy. Are there some nights when you just don't feel sleepy? She pulls out a joke book. We've got to be quiet, but the jokes are so funny, In fact, they're a riot. The monkeys try hard not to giggle or laugh, but then there's a joke with a foolish giraffe. Why do giraffes have long necks? What kind of silly joke is that? Let's find out. So they can wear lots of ties. It's so silly, so goofy, they all start to roar. And then, can you guess who flings open the door? Uh-oh, who flings open the door? Yes, you guessed it. Oh yes, it's Mama. She comes storming right in. What's all the racket? This chaos, this din? The monkeys keep giggling. They just cannot quit. Mama picks up their books. I've had it. That's it. Then she raises an eyebrow. Did you hear what I said? What has Mama been saying? Can you say it with her? Here we go. Lights out, sweet dreams, no more reading in bed. Well, the monkeys were tired. They're almost asleep when they hear someone giggle, then laugh, and then weep. Do you hear all that noise? And just who can it be? Let's sneak down the hall. And can you guess what they see? Who is that? What are they going to see? It's Mama! Oh, Mama, they giggle. What was it that you said? Let's all say it together. Lights out, sweet dreams, no more reading in bed. Those monkeys are sleepy. They head out the door. Just wait till tomorrow, and then we'll read more. The end. Now, I want to play you my favorite song. And this song, if you come to story time at the library, you know is always the song that I end with. So sing with me.
The more we get together, together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be.
All right, thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, just keep reading.